Brother Masikwala, Makele, Siriki, where is Sigiro Wasamo. It's your mouth, it's in the Madam Maki, where and to get to bed.
Asade manonge ekene kwam weyenda hulina kedulu sabo ndo enwe yodo ndo enwe yimbago awike na chuasa ndo enwe yodo ndo enwe yimbago awike na chuasa sabo. Atutala nike, atuturu nike, niabego kena. Atutala nike, atuturu nike, niabego kena. Otuako kade, mega fraga de, atutundiga ora. Otuako kade, mega fraga de. Atutundiga nura Oma Achanu mekambanyo Mafibu na chogibi afra Aroko buria Okaria mano Mafibu na chogibi afra Aroko buria Kara, good morning from here. Good afternoon from here. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Savior, MNK, ekene kwamge. Bianara Biafra, do Bianara ya, kiyewe derege my brother. Senator Bianara Biafra, Chris Felix Odogu, Bianara Biafra, Eternity Bianara ya, Nabataya. Kiyewe derege brother. Oh anine yala omo biafara kaikele chukwu okike. Asimo wanile yala omo biafara kaikele chukwu okike. Onye hụrụ ọnọdụ Igbo wezizi anyị Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Tobo Tibo Nabo Bologo Nobonye Chukukere Olo Egwu a na ha Moran mgbe ọbụla nchọrọ ọ dị gị ka ịgago wiki ịkpọkwala egwu a ịba n'ihe na-eme ozugbo akara ka m si na Chukwu na bụrụ Victoria Nwankwọ ndom si na Chukwu akara ka m si na Chukwu na bụrụ Victoria Nwankwọ afọ mụrụ nne m bịa kene na mkpụrụ ikuru wepugo mọmi m bịa kene nne m bịa kene na mkpụrụ ikuru wepugo nnọma Ayala wala na la nke Chukwu ala Biafra obodo ọma ebe ya bịa isele ọma ụmụ Biafra tinyere ke were oge ke tinyere ha wee tigidala ha emere mmegbu ụmụ Biafra tinyere ke were ike ha enyere ha wee ledala ha emere mmegbu akụkarịda nwanyị mụrụ nwa nke na-enwegara ahụ oge agụ obodo Hausa ha mata ụlọala Biafra bara ha oge agụ obodo Hausa ka mata ụlọala Biafra bara ha ọma
Avec what you
The wanted
Ambassador of Peace.
King aka Chukwu ekenekwa m gị, Samuel Chukwu ekene m gị, Mazi Ike Chukwu ekenekwa m gị. Coded nwachi na-emere oke mkpụrụ mmiri ekenekwa m gị, nevertheless.
Kedu maka Zuma Rock? Oshokebo Rock. Asị ka Chukwu kabịa ma na-edu anyị na-eje n'alata.
Ise.
N'aha Chukwu kabịa ma.
Ise. Ise.
Ọbọgụmụ bịa ma m kpali soro si pasi bụ agha. Ọbọgụmewo abịara ma m kpali soro si pasi bụ agha. Ndani omekome.
Ngwa ka ide Bilonia here. Daalụkwanụ ndị ọma na-ege ntị. Ekene m onye ukwu kene onye nta. Wesi ndụ mmiri ndụ azụ. Asị m mmiri ata na mazụ anwụ na nke onye chiri onye azụ elu. Onye nna n'onye n'ụbọchị nke tata bụ MAP eziokwu bụ ndụ 1. Ife si na chi. Ngwa silence ịnụrụ ya? Onye nna n'onye n'ụbọchị nke tata bụ MAP eziokwu bụ ndụ 1. And unu nekwa n'anya unu afụ na ọgbajugodolu anyị bịa ka anyị gbasa ozi ọma Chineke ka anyị wee mekwanụ the evil ones exposed, because as a media personnel, not just a media personnel, as an IPOB member, we only have one job, and that job is to make sure that na anyị gwara unu nke bụ eziokwu, put unu in the right track and debunk one anything mba asị na-efegharị ndị ilo na-ekesa. Anyị pụta igosi unu nke bụ eziokwu, because anyị niile ma that na ihe nwe bụ one IPOB, one leader and one leadership, and the leader of IPOB remain no other person than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the leadership of IPOB under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the Directorate of State, DOS, led by Mazi Nwaoru, who based in America. And also there are some offices that has been restored back in IPOB. The office of COC has been restored back, and is being headed by Mazi Okekenta, popularly known as Mazi Gosife. And one of his duty of the office of COC, in case for those of you Namaho the duty, he is the coordinator of all coordinators. In other words, all on a phone as a national coordinator, or as a zonal coordinator, or as a unit coordinator, you have to respond and give him your attention, because he is the one connecting and rebuilding the principal officers, making sure that everyone are in the right direction. For those of you who don't know, if Mazi Gosife called you and you start trying to make argument or try to start talking silly like those that have been expelled, and he bring your name back to the Directorate of State, you will be expelled or suspended indefinitely. So definitely he will contact you and let you know that the leadership of IPOB has changed, that the leadership of IPOB is no longer in the hands of the expelled chika, edozie, chinasa, nwaoru, Austin Agbanyiha, Nwada Zayoba, and Austin Ofoma, and the rest of them, including the one in Italy here called Kekeoda. So when he tell you, he informed you of all these things, and you start talking trash or talking rubbish or start making blind argument, or we know that once he called you, you will start recording. We are not holding it against you because it's expected. So what we expect from most of you who will record it is post it by yourself, because it will also serve as an evidence that Mazi Gosife is discharging his duties 100% correct, that you have been contacted, that nobody can be removed from IPOB without being contacted, without being asked to make a stand between those that have been expelled and the movement. So when you use your hands to choose to be expelled, don't blame it to anyone. Okay? So know it today. Why Mazi Chris Nwog led the DOS are the ones running the day-to-day activities of IPOB. They are the ones that will look up to the actions and the steps that needed to be taken in order for Biafra to be restored. They are the ones that will say, okay, pick this person, or you go for a diplomatic work. Go to America, go to Switzerland, go to Israel, go to Italy, go to Germany, go to Geneva, go there and speak for the Biafra restoration. And most of the people they are going to pick have already been selected, and that is when you hear about the 100-man committee. The 100-man committee is individuals that have been selected by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Their major job is the diplomatic missions. So when you see the results coming from Israel, America, and other parts of the world speaking, don't ask yourself, but I have not seen Mazi Chris Nwog going to those places. No. The duty of Mazi Chris Nwog is to make sure that those people, every equipment, tools that they needed to embark on such mission, he will provide it under the direction of the supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So those jobs are effectively functioning well because competent hands are in the power. Remember, when a leader is in charge, the people will be happy. But when a ruler is in charge, there will be chaos. There will be crisis. That is why when you see chika, edozie, you see crisis and all those things. But that is not why we are here. Before I proceed for the reasons why I am here, I want to first of all salute the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. Ofumba Jenem of Lord. Ofonya Nasuna Biala. The only man Neshi Loha, Manoha Mali Chenwe. The only man that is 10 steps ahead of his enemies. The man that understands the game. The man that have chosen to sacrifice himself for the freedom of his own people. The man that loves his own people more than himself. The man that chooses to suffer for his people to be liberated and enjoy. And this man is not any other person than the Ohamadike, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the founder and the leader, the supreme leader, the man that his word, his words are law in the IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whom I call the breeze that you can see. Ikukuana afuanya. I salute you and I pray may Chukwu Okike Abiama give you more strength, wisdom, and energy to accomplish this task that you are called for, which is the restoration of Biafra. And we shall restore Biafra in our own time and build it to a standard that our children and unborn children will inherit enjoyment and a working society, that a place where they will sleep with their 2 eyes closed, where there will be insecurity free. So I pray, may Chukwu Okike Abiama keep on protecting you and strengthening you, more wisdom, more energy. You say, and I also pray for our brother who is also standing trial in Finland, no other person than Mazi Simon Ekpa. I pray may you come out in victory. You will come out so that you will join the struggle back again. I pray may you be victorious in the case you are going through. Your head will never end in that very journey. You will see the restoration of Biafra. So shall it be in Eke, so shall it be in Ori, so shall it be in Afo, so shall it be in Nkwo. He say. And also to the lovers and freedoms and Biafrans, those of you who are genuine, I pray may Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect every one of you wherever you are. May God Almighty bless you according to your heart. If you plan evil for your brothers and sisters, let that evil befall on your family. If you plan evil against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, may it befall you in 100-fold. And I say, those of you who are genuine, we all will see the restoration of Biafra, and we will reap our fruit of the fruit of our labors. It shall never be in vain. He say. On this note, I also pray to myself, MAP Ezioku Bondo, and I say that whatever you wish me shall come back to you. If you wish me good, let the goodness come back to you and your family. If you wish me bad, let that evil befall you and your household. Whatever you think of me shall come back to you. Those of you who are expecting my downfall, you will use Iyeji and Azelu. So shall it be in Eke, so shall it be in Afo, so shall it be in Ori, so shall it be in Nkwo. He say, Ogonogo ndụ na-arụ isi ike ka nna arịọ n'isi m. Wee sị na m ga-adị ka echi maka na echi ada agụ agụ. M ga-adị ka isi mmiri maka na isi mmiri ada ata ata. M ga-adị ndụ wee restore this Biafra, likwa n'ụlọ dị n'ime ma jekwa nụ burial ndị ilo m. Ise. Daalụnụ ndị ọma na-ege ntị. N'ụbọchị nke taata, anyị ga-eji nwayọọ wee wepụta the evil plans of the enemy against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the IPOB members. Unuma, obu ni na join me for the first time. You are following me for the first time. Oyi na no nebu MAP Ezioku Bondo. 1. The only man that promised Biafran child na ngemi on ezuzu na akpukwa sound was stupid na social media, which I have accomplished that. Today, Biafran child can never go on a neutral platform for a debate. I made it possible. The only man who said that nobody on this planet Earth can defend Chika Edozie-led group without sounding stupid. The only man who said that nobody can defend Chika Edozie and chinasa and nwaoru that can be able to answer 2 to 3 questions from my platform without disgracing him or herself. And I have fulfilled all those things. The only man who stand on the truth. Omoa. MAP Ezioku Bondo. 1. So, Biafrans and lovers of freedom, it's no longer news that Chika Edozie-led group have been expelled. And also, Ifeanyi Ejiofor has also been expelled from representing IPOB in anywhere. In anywhere. So, on this, I want every Biafrans to take note of all these things. Naganiru. If you are an IPOB member and your coordinator is still talking about Chika Edozie or to be loyal to Chika Edozie, know that your coordinator has been compromised, and immediately stop having meeting with him. Kusinwe meeting with such people. Although na most of the place, that most of them have joined Chika Edozie to start fighting and trying to destabilize IPOB and destroy IPOB. You can stop them by starting your own IPOB, which you will be loyal to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they contact Mazi Chris Nwog, which is the head HOD, or any of the media, IPOB media personnel, the like of Mazi Achebe Paul, MAP, which is myself, Mazi Metusela Nwanne Mekisedek, Nwada Achalugo, Nwada Ejiro, Adigbo na Canada, and Mazi Kechukwu Ezumez, and so many of them, Prince Darlington and Ifeanyi Biko. We are so many, I cannot be mentioning all their names. Contact any of us and we will put you in the right direction. Also, you can contact any of the member of the Directorate of State. If you have their contact, they will give you the right directions. Now, dear friends, kai kozi anu bi onya ibia, because onye una no ne no ụbọchị nke tata once again bụ MAP eziokwu bụ ndụ. Now, gịnị ka nji maka ya wee bịa n'ụbọchị nke tata? Unu n'anya, over 6 years now ka kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And since ahụ kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB no under retrogressing. That is IPOB na-achị azụ. Why? Because they were incompetent leaders. And were people namalo what is freedom, what is leadership, the way forward. But it is quite unfortunate now these people find themselves in the leadership positions. So because of their incompetence, there is a lot of distraction, crisis in IPOB, until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu noticed that these people has been bought over and he discharged them. Since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu discharged, relieved Chika Edozie-led group, and they appointed new administration of DOS, and these people came with media fight, which we gallantly pushed them back and we destroyed them with fact and figure. Now, guess what? They now resorted igbu mmadụ. Had Mazi nkata ọnaha ga-eji wee na-egbuzi the people ndị loyal to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the end wee na-ekwu ya bụ, those of you nka nwee such people as your friend, avoid eating with them. Anyone if ndị close to Chika Edozie or ndị loyal to Chika Edozie, avoid any food she hana n'aka na-apụta. Now, better the plan of Chika Edozie-led group, the plan of chinasa nwaoru-led group towards Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, towards IPOB members. Then, can give one hegemony. Kemaluma, people not plan such thing. People not try execute their own brother. Kemalu the kind of plan these people unwe. Ngwa unanu ka welu no yede. Chari. Aya. But we will me ya ha for me. Ngwa. Awana rumu. Now, nga we betelu nu, because anything nga na-ekwu tata, anything anyị na-ekwu here, I ga na-ewebete the video evidence of it, so that ka ya say na Mazi Achebe just na-aka akụkọ na onwele evidence. Because from day one, another mapụta na media abịa akọ things na-eme n'ime IPOB. Ihe na-ekwu bụ the things the media kwesịrị ịpụta open. Ọkwụghọta. Weta the phone ka mmalụ ya na-akpọ. Hello. Yes, I'm live. Okay. Yes. Ngwana dalu. Just a minute. Ngabia well. Just name a minute. Only our brother and call on my attention to. Before I pour. Ndị nọ na TikTok biko na power tap ọkwa power tap ka a na-akpịa all this TikTok self anara m awọtacha just nyenụ m a minute ọ na-abịa ọ bụkwa nna ọ dịgo ọsịsọ awa ịwaba. Okay, I think no kwesịghị ịpụta. Daalụ m biko. Now, ihe m na-ekwu here, m ga-ewebata video of ebe Chinasa nwaoru Chika edozie m group. Ebe ha na plan ihe ha ga-eme. Now get watch and I get me analyze one after the other. Meeting here today, like I think the voice now put off more and then on TikTok monthly advise those who are in the hierarchy of this institution to give us a faith. We cannot be. I think ending on TikTok on Apple under an authority, not an institution, and we are being threatened at home. If there's any need for all of us to ask questions or anyone who can support or help, we'll do that. We don't want to be hearing. And they make up an autopilot. They are threatening people. They go to meeting and they come there and stop our meeting, or they will kill another person the way they have been killing us. I think we have our ESN. Mazi Chinasa is in charge of the ESN. He has authority. No. Okay, go ahead, I'm making a meeting here today, monthly what that is in the noise Acadia. I think na make close go the window. The noise Acadia, oh no, Cadi make a malibiko. Dal. No. Okay, go ahead, I'm making a meeting here today, monthly advise those who are in the hierarchy of this institution to give us a faith. We cannot be.
under an authority and not an institution, and we are being threatened at home. If there's any need for all of us to ask questions or any way we can support or help, we'll do that. We don't want to be hearing and they make up an autopilot to their threatening our people. They go to meeting, they come there, they stop our meeting, or they will kill another person the way they have been killing us. I think we have our ESN. Mazi Chinasa is in charge of the ESN. He has authority. If the ESN is no more, let us know whether there's a new one. But we cannot be here. This charlatans, these people will be threatening us. Even we in that, so they say we will come home and we will deal with you. They just let when you be home. If our ESN are intact, if our ESN are strong, what are they doing? Are we going to say we are protecting, chasing the Fulani that way? And this idiot under Matabugu and Methuselah and what's it called? That thing at the horse. And they keep on haunting us. I think there's a way. We are not.
Ndị nọ na Facebook si na the thing na-eme echo.
We're going to do it public. You know, we're not going to do it. The USA have their fear that work for the US. When they go for an operation, they don't announce it. We have to plan a way to deal with these boys, to shut them up. We have to deal with them. The HOD and the DOD should stand up. Plan a way to eradicate these boys out of the way. I want to be Nnamdi Kanu to be humiliated. I want Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu and his team to be humiliated. I don't want them to be.
Now, pay attention. Okunu watali. Okay, thank you. Okunu nanuya now. Now, the plan of the chika, edozie, chinasa, nwaoru group, ablo to restore Biafra. Their plan ablo to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Their plan ablo to humiliate Nigeria government. Their plan now, what they are planning is one. Onegeju ebutisi isi Mazi Benjamin Madbug. Butisi Mazi Okpalaeze Chukwu became popularly known as the Hot TV. Butisi Mazi Obinna Nwaoru, which is Mazi Methuselah nwanne Mekisedek. We butisi Njideka na Canada. Ke the reason ha ji wee chọọ ibute isi ndị mmadụ niile ha kpọrọ afa. The reason ha ji wee chọọ ibute isi ha bụ ka ewe humiliate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tọnụzia for that na the people ahụ oji wee nọlụ ndị ahụ nọ na media na fight na correct the wrong impression, the wrong narrative coming from the so-called chika edozie led group. Ọmafụzi ha, ọ bụ na egbuchego ha. Then ka ọ dịzie weak. Ka ọ yala inwezi ebe ọ ga-adakwasa. Ka ọ bịazie for them. Yowazie for beg. Now, when Walunu na these people are not freedom fighters, Nanda bu APC agent. A lot of you believe here. Now, with the plan their plan is very clear now. All this clear. They are not here to fight for freedom. Here had the after Bego. Now, Joha, what is the crime of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? That the chika edozie led group is fighting, planning, making all the plans in order to humiliate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, what will humiliation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brought or give them? What will be the benefit, their benefit for humiliating Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? In case Nemali Gabo their benefit is that once they humiliate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if they succeed and stopping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they will cage me and you. They will make me and you to hand over me and you back to Nigeria government. The Biafra hope will be destroyed. All their mission is to make sure that Naha destroy IPOB. Pata. Prince Chisom Anderson. Jenna TikTok a type of Mazi Map. That is my name na TikTok. Obulone no na icholega na YouTube. A type of Biafra Unity TV. Yeah, my handle. Then I know on Facebook on Mazi Achebe Paul with all faces in Dotland. Now, Iwatalia now, Obulomu and Ekwe, this is coming from the members of Chika Edozie group. Now, that is not the only thing. ha na-ajụzi Chinasa Nwaoru, ESN ọ nọzi under you? Na ọ bụrụ na ESN nọ under you, ka ESN hapụ Fulani herdsmen, ka ESN hapụ the Fulani Boko Haram, ka ESN hapụ the bandit, ka Chinasa Nwaoru woluzie the ESN, ma ọ bụ na ESN nọ under the command of Chinasa Nwaoru, woluzie chụwazie ndị ahụ ndị loyal to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, woluzie ESN chụwazie IPOB members. In other words, what chika edozie group na-eme since bụ the people nọ under them, ha woluzie the men no bụ under them, wee na-egbusisi Biafra. Now Biafrans are lovers of freedom. Achọrọ m ka unu connect the dot of ihe gburu Mazi Ikechukwu Ugwuoha, the Biafran Land National Coordinator that was nke gbu na compound ya in the front of his daughter. Now the question now bụ kedu ndị gburu? The record has it that na people mbulu Biafran Land National Coordinator are not Nigerian army, they are not Nigerian police, they are not the Southeastern vigilantes. Now, in other words, when you listen to the dwarf in Italy, you're shaking and the men on ground. So who are these men on ground? I will play the voice of Mazi Ikechukwu Ugwuoha before his death. I will play the voice here so that kunu we connect here, kunu malundi ona complain against, kunu malundi Mazi Ikechukwu Ugwuoha and against. In fact, let me bring the voice so that we will connect the dot. Pay attention. Now, pay attention.
I really appreciate your words. I will continue, but the load is really too much on me. Most of the leadership are there up. They are not helping matter at all. They are not helping things. So,
Inoria, most of the leadership in diaspora are not helping matters. They are not helping issue at all. Who is Mazi Ikechukwu Ugwuoha referring as leadership? This was about 4-5 years ago. So that before the expansion of chika edozie group, pay attention. So that kun we maluzie, it connects here with this voice record of these people now. It connects his own Ikechukwu Ugwuoha. A maluzie ebuli Ikechukwu Ugwuoha.
So ask now. I did try make I knew I could give them. See, I don't overstay. That's your words has encouraged me. Even most of the state coordinators are not really helping things. And the worst part of it is those that are in the arm of affair at the up. When they can do so many things without even consulting me, without even asking me. And most of them they made mistake that to repair the mistake they had. Take for instance, look at Delta State. I'm the one not trying to take Delta State back. Look at what they did in Gaza. Same thing. Look at what they did in Anambra. They destroyed Anambra completely. I was trying to bring Anambra back again. They did whatever they did without even letting me know. Based on gossip. And after they might have done it, that place will collapse. But I have heard you. I will try my best. Thank you very much.
Now, you know the voice of Ikechukwu Ugwuoha. Or say that now the most people now cause this damage, but none at the realm of affair. Can they none at the realm of affair of IPOB? The then DOS members under chika edozie. Gini ka ha na-eme the same thing na ha na-eme kita. Ha pụta half that need the lawyer to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. How boycott ogi jezie na somebody under you. Jesia will make you national. We will give you this post. Or you go and help us do that. Then destroy Bayelsa. Then destroy Delta State. Then destroy Anambra State. If we are now after they destroy each other, the work of chinasa and nwaoru. Now this man start questioning them. How can I be a national coordinator? You will boycott me and they call a state coordinator to go and do the job of a national coordinator. Then if the person reach there and mess everything up, the place will destroy. Now, the moment Ikechukwu Ugwuoha has started complaining of their actions, the way they are destroying IPOB, and maka ọnwụ Ikechukwu Ugwuoha kpata njuesi also near Njue, Paul Simon Njue disassociate myself from Simon Ekpa. Because the moment Ebulonya Obiade no nyawa na claim the glory, making the investigation of Ndi Bulonya more difficult. Then those zombies put to here to Simon Ekpa. Man, the truth remain that now Simon Ekpa enwelo any hand in killing of Nobube Bulike Chukwu on any hand, I am aware. That is why you no ne post all those things. Ne claim no na academy. Now, you know
I'm not going to say much on this video.
You know the voice of Ike Chukwu.
I will continue. But
now, bring it back to what these people are doing.
We don't want those using their own gangsters, using their own criminals in Yahudi, into the Yahudi, shooting those who are with us. We cannot be on the defensive side. America, when they tell America you're going to kill them, the next one is America say you're dusted. They'll bomb you and kill you. So that nobody will raise that voice. Let us know what we are going to do with this charlatan that's working on with Nnamdi Kanu. We have to deal with them decisively, secretly. It's not the one they're going to make public. So don't know what they're going to say. We are fighting each other. Or the Nigerian government will not know it. Chika and chinasa should be advised. If we don't eliminate, neutralize these boys, we are in trouble. They won't.
And you people are in trouble right now. Now, in Uliya Hakawa here, Chelo kai break Kenya down so that in the water kaya what here. Or say that na actually made the thing. Actually, bu Mazi Metusela, Mazi Darlington, Mazi Benjamin Madbug, Wanda Canada, with so many of other people hakayebu. Na hayebu in a way that na people are mandi melie. Now, iye hagemebu, habu those people, hapota, hasigi no Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bulie. Gini ka hageme, when they eliminate anyone, wobuna habule any person, hagapota sigi no Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bu that person. Sisi egi now, you serve Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, now end of the day, because you want to leak the secret of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you want to leak the atrocities of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that is the reason why he unalive you. Not knowing that the people that are unaliving our people are the so-called chika edozie group. Now, if for the voice, that is why most of the people ha nebu obulo Nigeria government nebu yenine nebu chinasa nwaoru and the chika edozie group. The voice is evidence, clear evidence. Ndi nebuzi our people. Ina di surprise kedu ka Biafra ngeji nolu ono kata eno na Nigerian police je kpolia. Then a Ghana DSS, a man for the person. A get any place, a man for the person, not knowing that now the people who follow the person are below Nigerian DSS. No chinasa nwaoru group with the chika edozie. In other words now, if we the reason Mazi Nnamdi Kanu njuena po chinasa nwaoru, nyenwene anything oge consign Eastern Security Network or in charge. Because on they use ESN instead of fighting Fulani, or will lose now fight our people. Woluzi ene buzi ndị ahụ nyanya na achunta. Woluzi ene bushishizi our people. Then egbuchezi habiachi gi no Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, gini ka ndị actually may achieve? What will be their result by tarnishing the image of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, spoiling the reputation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, trying to make people to hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? In case nemale be ha na driver aga, in case nemale ngwa Awilo Lokumba, which is one of them, when you unucholi me achieve by all this attack, ni no one to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu get niente.
The fight is coming. But before the fight will come, we must expose every hidden secret, every hidden agenda of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself. So when he rise up to fight, nobody's going to listen.
Enolia? So the reason Haja tarnish the image of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the reason Haja tarnish the image of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but once Mazi Nnamdi Kanu pụtazie ọ chọzi ikwu okwu ka ọ yala inwe nye gelie ntị. Mazi chọọ ikwu okwu ka ọ yala inwe onye eme gịnị na-ege ntị, because ka ọ bụrụzie na unu nwajizi aka unu wee gbu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is why m ji eme video na-ekwu ya every blessed day on no account ka ị ga-eme imekete ijiri ọnụ gị iji eli iji na ede ije ekwu okwu wee nọkọta solu this evil people si ka egbuo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Any day ị nwara anwa wee kwube that thing, you are now doing the job of Nigerian government. Ọkwa ịghọtara ya na that is why njagi unu chika edozie m group ịnọlụ close to these people babakwa, because ha naghị fight for Biafra. ESN na ka ha chọrọ stay in the name of ESN so that ka agwazie gị na ọ bụ ESN na-egbu mmadụ. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, Chinasa Nwaoru adịlọ in charge of ESN. Chinasa Nwaoru was never a commander. He just an evil infiltrator who infiltrated some commanders because none were one or two contact with them. Ojiluzie go below her. Now, Chozia Ilobaha to his dead man squad. That is why now this broadcast now achom kunu na connect the dot. Ihe gburu Ikechukwu ugwu ọha. Inene ọnwụ Ikechukwu ugwu ọha. Efu that na ha gwa gị no ka ọ bịa holiday. Bịa ifu family ọ mgbe aka ha mere attack. The question ya ajụ onwe gị bụ kedu onye leak the information na Ikechukwu abịaghị ifu nwunye na ụmụ ya. Because the only people nwere ndị nwe contact with Mazi Ikechukwu ugwu ọha is the so-called the leadership. The so-called leadership. Then immediately obata the people mbu Ikechukwu ugwu ọha, according to the dwarf non Italy, ogwagi that na ha jụ ha kedonye zi ha. Now the question is, did you capture them? How do you get their contact? Ijwe na ajụ ha kedonye zi ha. Now where are the videos? Ke the voice record ebe gị na ha na-akpa dị nkata. But to tell you that na actually put to the thing, can push the thing to innocent people. From issue that no Simon Ekpa buha or she's no Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mana before this day, ha na-agwa anyị that na onye gburu Ikechukwu ugwu ọha is Simon Ekpa. No Simon Ekpa. But today na nke ụda na-abịazi agwa anyị no Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bụ Simon bụ Mazi Ikechukwu ugwu ọha. Ufu abụ n'ozi. Ndị gburu Ikechukwu ugwu ọha bụ ndị a na-akpa dịsị nkata. Onegeji wee gbu Mazi Metusela, Onegeji wee gbu Mazi Benjamin Madbug, Onegeji wee gbu Mazi Darlington, Onegeji wee gbu Mazi Nwada Njideka. Gịnị kpatazi unu ji chọwazi igbu ha? Echem na unu si na unu dị ruthless na media. That you people are controlling the media. So una lose go the media battle. Una chọwazi ijezigbu igbu ndị mmadụ. Kedu ihe na unu the moral that na ebu nu lose the battle on media na unu ga-win the battle on ground? Gịnị na-enye unu the moral? Gịnị nyere unu? Gịnị na-enye unu the confidence that na ịbịakwa na that ground unu ma lose the battle? And I know that the leadership will not take this case lightly. Those people niile ndị niile akpa nkata unu niile ga-face the law. unu niile ga-eme gịnị? Ga-face the law. And when the time come, mmadụ abịakwa na sị, oh, nakwa ịma na Chika Edozie, he have sacrificed a lot, he is one of us before he this, temper justice with mercy, now Chika Edozie na-ejenga. Don't say it, because kita ha na-akpa disi nkata. Unu ejelokwanye ha that advice. Now, he get that voice record. Or say that nene threaten nnọọkwa Chimezie nwaanyị Imiezi. So they are now more focused in defending somebody that is not an IPOB member. Nya Chika Edozie group now is telling the world that na ha ga-egbu IPOB member in order to protect somebody that is not an IPOB member. Now, if the reason agbanye ha nju enyem suspension maka na mkpọrọ Ikenguru Chibuzo Egwuatu a saboteur, because Chibuzo Egwuatu abụlọzi a member of IPOB. But Agbanyimu destroy the media in order to protect somebody that is not an IPOB media. Guess what? Agbanyimu and the Chika Edozie group can do anything. They can buy any person in order to protect Udele, which is Ijele speak. Because Han Ijele speak na aloko. Hana Yambaba na aloko. Hana Nnọọkwa Chimezie. Hana Keshosu. These all the evil people ndị against Biafra restoration. All hanwa ka Chika Edozie group recruit zina. Nyana nke adị anya ka wulu ikwikwi a na-akpọ Blessedom. Anya ka isi oti. Somebody anya ka isi wee gbu ibu. Nwaanyị for that matter. Nsi ka njụọ gị. Iyo or the people na fight for freedom. Ka ị kpọyalia that voice again. Get it?
No. Okay, go ahead, yeah, I'm making a meeting here today, like the monthly business. Advance those who are in the hierarchy of this institution to give us a faith. We cannot be under an authority and not an institution, and we are being threatened at home. If there's any need for all of us to ask questions or any way we can support or help, we'll do that. We don't want to be hearing and they make up an autopilot today and threatening our people. They go to meeting and they come there and disrupt our meeting, or they will kill another person the way they have been killing us. I think we have our ESN. Mazi Nnamdi is in charge of the ESN. He has authority. If the ESN is no more, let us know whether we raise a new one. But we cannot be here. This charlatan.
In Agenti. Now, only yoku here. That is to tell you that now, how Adilozi in charge of ESN. On a sigi that now, these people, Obu na Haimelozi ESN, they should inform them. Kahare is a new one. The question now is, can both these charlatans all have erase ESN? Had they been na ESN under chinasa nwaoru makachi ekebugo Mazi Benjamin Magbug. Obulu na all na ESN under Chika Edozie makachi akebugo Darlington, akebugo Nwada Chalugo, akebugo a lot of our family members. Now, the reason Haja find they difficult to be because na ESN anolo naka ha. Now, the purpose Mazi Nnamdi Kanu njuwe ibe ESN. The main reason ejuwe bido ESN is to protect the lives and properties of our mothers and fathers, most especially our farms, against Fulani invaders, against Fulani Boko Haram, against Fulani bandits, and against Fulani henchmen. But Chika Edozie led group now is trying everything to know if they can create their own fake ESN. Because ESN now, it is now crystal clear that now ESN anolo hanaka. They are not in charge of ESN. So Hana Bayalizi how to raise another one. Can you actually do the ESN me in order to use it iju ebube our people? Can Ejiria kidnap our people? And the Enekuyash none on America in a civilized country. So their mission ablo just to destroy the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Actually, it destroyed the name of Eastern Security Network. By ESN when they our people. In other words, our people now pause ESN join the kind of hatred on ground based on the confusion and the lies being narrated by all this Umuchiwa, one polong we have media puppies of Nigeria government and the ex-chika edozie group. Onye habu hapụta kama ha ga-ekile m na ha bulie ha sị gị na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ha yale sị gị na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ha sị gị na Mazi Simon Ekpa no autopilot bulie, not knowing that na our people nefu na ala Igbo now this group the in charge of Igbo our own people, because na ime investigation of if all these people ne use the people loyal to them eja cause to problem insecurity na ala Igbo ha meche ha bịa chọ ndị ege bodie okun na na and me play nke m na-egosi gị evidence not here say na ka I na-ege nu I na-eje no
These people will be threatening us. Even we in that for the same.
Can anyone show me video where they have threatened these people na ege egbu ha? Enwele threaten unu ihe agwalunu I ga-apịawu n'azụ with eziokwu. Unu na-akpa nkata I na-eme expose. Okwe ifu unu kpachagoro nkata kunu ga-ejigbu Mazi Benjamin with others. Okwe ka I na-eme expose. Una ga na-enwe rest of mind. Una ma nwe rest of mind na you can never get rest of mind. Obulo threat I na-agwa unu eziokwu. Now, if the reason Mazi Nnamdi Kanu njuwe disassociate onwe for complete 5 years from these people, since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu no na court, no na aka ndị ilo, no na aka ndị Nigeria government, ga check all the video of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He have never one day mentioned chika, edozie, chinasa, nwaoru, or any of this, or even tell you follow the then DOS. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never mentioned the name DOS. Because he know that the people in that affair as of that time are super corrupt. They are super evil. And they don't mean well for Biafrans. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows this. And he refused to give them any atom of promotion in order for them to have a taproot to destroy what we are doing. So when you see their anger, say telling you, hating on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for no mentioning, Mazi knows their heart. And Mazi know that giving them any atom of publicity or promotion, they will now use it as a cover up for their evil, for the evil they are committing. Any D Dan, which is a fake name, if you're a man enough, you guys see more drop or link. Kebagote can nagini under 10 minutes. Gịnị kwa? Yeah, can you put TikTok as any small thing here street where mother. Not what our mother like it on TikTok because they everything about them no work a leg. Okay, what? Everything about TikTok no work a leg. Makachi. Or do look at Facebook and the YouTube. Now, on evidence na choku. Dalunu. Na anakwalam tata bloka mama na logo offering and tithe. Njenye my own tithe no okay. Now, can you play no the video?
He will come home and they will deal with you. The just when you be home. If our ESN are intact, if our ESN are sons, what are they doing? Are we going to say we are protecting, chasing the Fulani that way? And this idiot under Mazi and Methuselah and what's it called? At the hall. And they keep on haunting us. I think there's a way. We are not going to do it public.
They are not going to do it public. Underline that word. They are not going to do it public. Or you tell us how you are going to do it. Iya bunkata. while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nọ n'aka ndị ilo na-akpa nkata how to restore Biafra, how to disintegrate Nigeria, how to destroy the zoo, how to make sure that na Biafra nwere onwe ha. The so people nkọrọ onwe ha the so-called leadership in the name of chika edozie group na-esie nkata ihe ha na-akpa. Mazi na-akpa nkata how to restore Biafra. Mazi na-akpa nkata how to bring everything. Ha nwa na-akpa nkata how to igbu our people. Get it? Pay attention.
The USA have their fear that work for the US. When they go for negotiation, they don't announce it. We have to plan a way to deal with this boy.
When they are going for the mission, they will not announce it. They have to plan a way to deal with these boys. Now, ngiwa bu kpọrọ onwe gị nwa Biafra now. Ngiwa kpọrọ onwe gị nneso these people. Jugodu ha ke the reason ha ju actually deal with Mazi Metusela, with Mazi Benjamin Madbug, and with Mazi Darlington Chukwubikem. These people ke the reason ha ju actually deal with these people. We dealing with Mazi Metusela restore Biafra. We dealing with Mazi Benjamin Madbug, give the Biafra referendum date. We taking away Darlington, give us recognition before the United Nations. Or yeah, on that, okay, maybe okay. In case in malo the reason what they want to achieve by IPOB made tanua ngagenti kahagwa giye actually may achieve nothing. They just genti.
To shut them up, we have to deal with them. The HOD and the DOS should stand up, plan a way to eradicate these boys out of the way. I want to be Nnamdi Kanu to be humiliated.
So the reason how you actually eradicate the Biafrans now fighting for Biafra is to humiliate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, not to restore Biafra and not for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Why are you supporting somebody who is trying to eliminate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is trying to humiliate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Evidence choke. So there are 5 years underground work now. Here come up with is on how to eradicate the people that are loyal to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the IPOB, those that are working every day and night to restore Biafra, so that the world will now rise and talk about Biafra. Here these people actually may achieve is to eradicate them in just nothing but when we can humiliate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In other words, Jukozi Onwege again, what happened to Mazi Ugwuoha, the Biafran Land National Coordinator, after complaining bitterly, after lamenting the atrocity of these so-called people known as power as of then? Mazi Ugwuoha complained how Chinasa nwaoru chika edozie-led group destroyed IPOB Anambra State, destroyed IPOB Delta State, destroyed IPOB Bayelsa State, and how these people will undermine his position as the national coordinator and go to a state coordinator to be sending message. And when they will, after doing that, the person will go there and everywhere will collapse. Now you will be asking yourself, how did the IPOB collapse immediately Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped? Genti kono no from Mazi Ugwuoha. Wablomo anekuye. Pay attention.
Too much on me. Most of the leadership are there
Let's start from beginning.
I've heard what you said, and I really appreciate your words. I will continue, but the load is really too much on me. Most of the leadership are there they are not helping matter at all. They are not helping things. So the load are astutes now. I did try make I find you I could give them. See, I don't overstay. But your words has encouraged me. Even most of the state coordinators are not really helping things. And the worst part of it is those that are in the helm of affair at the up. When they can do so many things without even consulting me, without even asking me. And most of them they made mistake that.
Enolia, the worst part of it are those in the realm of the affair, those on top, they can do so many things without consulting me, which means they will do many things without the consent of or even reaching out to Mazi Nnamdi, who is in charge of the Biafran Land National Coordinator, Biafran Land as a national coordinator. Now, and these people will leave him and go to a state coordinator because no back have been form this cabals ununa futata. Now, get no tikunu from Bana Bolun the kind of damage ha cause.
To repair the mistake they had. Take for instance, look at Delta State. I'm the one that tried to bring Delta State back. Look at what they did in Bayelsa. Same thing.
Bayelsa.
Look at what they did in Anambra. They destroyed Anambra completely. I was trying to bring Anambra back again. They did whatever they did without even letting me know. Based on gossip. And after they might have done it, that place will collapse. But I have heard you. I will try my best. Thank you very much.
Enolia, after they have done it, that place will collapse. Now, when this man starts complaining, when this man starts his lamentation, what did they do? In order to shut him up, in order for him not to speak when the time comes, because they know that the man must speak. They now plan how these people are planning here. The same plan here. The same plan in order to humiliate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They start planning on how to shut him up, to humiliate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because they know that those who are pure in heart, those who are working day and night in order to make sure that Biafra is restored, they are standing with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are not shaking. And they know that those people will speak. Guess what? They eliminated Ikechukwu. He buffed that man for nothing. Watch here. How do they without people knowing it? Get to
be humiliated. I don't want it to be threatening us or threatening us on neck. We don't want those using their own gangsters, using their own criminals in the Yahoo, get to the Yahoo, threatening those who are with us. We cannot be on the defensive side. America, when they tell America you're going to kill them, the next one is America say you're dusted. They bomb you and kill you. So that nobody will raise that voice to do it again. Let us know what we are going to do with this charlatan that's working out with Nnamdi Kanu. We have to deal with them decisively, secretly. It's not the one they're going to make public. So don't know what they're going to say. We are fighting each other. Or the Nigerian government will not know it. Chika, and chinasa should be advised. If we don't eliminate, neutralize these boys, we are in trouble. They won't.
Enolia, they even say that they will do it. Nigeria government will not know it. Which means maybe Nigeria government tell them not to even touch some people. So they want to even do it, help Nigeria government to do it. These people are just confused. That is why in Joeshigi, eba no akanje weselu Simon Ekpiwe, because nambe bulike chukwu ha oputa that type on at it. I say even your deshi and your juju could not save you. That ne kuzi kaya sif no nyawa bulie. But muna gina aboma na Simon Ekpe enweghị aka n'ọnwụ Ikechukwu Ugwuoha. Ma due to his claim, oye nke ame o claim onye, these people we out of their evil heart ebodozie nya Simon Ekpe. Today, ha na-ebodozie Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today, ha na-asịsị gị na no Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gburu Ikechukwu Ugwuoha. But with the voice record nne play here, una afugo ndị na-akpa nkata na-eji egbu our people. Ọ bụ na ha chụba gị na ha enwere ike igbu gị, ha had your address over to Nigeria government. Ha had your address over to Nigeria government. She's here Nigeria government ejirozi aka ha gbuo onye a or go kidnap onye a. Now, not only that, onwere onye unu mmadụ na chinasa nwaoru bụ ihe ọ na-alụ na Kuwait bụ weta nke a rie ego welu nke rie eli na ego chacha ka ọ na-egwu local. Now can prove olu something. Ihe niile ha na-eme ka e wee destroy IPOB, ka e wepụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu n'ụzọ bụ just nothing but ka e wee nwee ike na-ebubala ego. Aga m epule elu nu video of ebe ka eke ụda na confess onoji wee send elu chinasa. Pay attention. Onoji wee send elu chinasa nwaoru over 20,000 euro from IPOB account. The question now is IPOB now for personal money for personal uses? Yeah, IPOB money now can be sent to individual without the consent of the leader, without the consent of the head of finance. Now pay attention. Kun now what? Unafu. In all on Facebook, agwa munu. This platform ebe na bia akashiri. Izu nwoke mo itopute mmadu. Ebia ibagote enu. Imepe your camera. You engage me like man to man, so that kid disgrace him. But yeah, you know you cannot do it. Okwata. Now, pay attention. Kunu fuzia from kunu no from kekoda. All mo anekwe. No from work with that kekoda.
They wanted to deport Mazi Nnamdi. If not, the man for the first time, which he never always liked to tell anybody or to call anybody. One fateful morning, he called.
Pay attention. They wanted to deport Chinasa nwaoru. This is coming from Italy illegal national coordinator that have been removed. Keke order. His statement saying they wanted to deport Chinasa nwaoru. The question here is, what was the crime of Chinasa nwaoru that made the Kuwait government to deport him, to want to deport him? Because you cannot deport person based on just ordinary report. So, here, achom ka I pick the word one after the other. Oshi, they wanted to deport Chinasa nwaoru. For you to be deported, it means that in Inwela obodo, maọbụ na commit a crime. Number 2, ọbụ na Inwela obodo, you might have committed a crime that will warrant them to deport you. Number 3, for them to give you a fine of based on what? Because all Nigeria government come for you. Nigeria as a government, bịa deport wogi, make a rendition wogi. Obona the government they will not give you fine. If you commit crime, they will easily hand you over to. But again, the amateur, not intelligent to even construct a lie that will people will get onto at all. But due to normal that is a daft, colomental people. Then well any of them will brain to ask question. Get no the kind of useless story or concord ne listen di anu ohia nneso ha. Pay attention. Can be the NEC.
They wanted to deport Mazi Nnamdi. If not, the man for the first time, which he never always liked to tell anybody or to call anybody. One fateful morning, he called. Some children Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Nigeria government.
Nearly 4 days. Now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu no there and the Nigeria government. Because 4 days based on what? Can any person now? Because any person nga defending all these people because the alumni are defend there nga pogotegi. Can you tell me the 4 days on what? Because I'm not kata just like that. Government apota give 4 days ultimatum. That nege deport okay. So what was your crime? Can he commit a deport okay? Okay, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu no there. What did the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say that Chinasa nwaoru did that prompted the Kuwait government to take action based on the statement of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Okay, what was the Nigeria government statement that make the Kuwait government to rise against Chinasa nwaoru? Okay, a deal man a public hearing. Kaine gekwane anti.
He paid almost $20,000. Fine, the case here. No, you fool now. That guy had this. And the funny thing, the 8,000 something euro, maybe account. They freeze the account. They block the account. Block his driving license. Block his document.
Pause it there. Now, ihe ahụ Mazi report na Chinasa Nworume, Kuwait government according to Kekoda now confirm it that truly na Chinasa Nworume lie. Ihe ahụ Nigeria government report na Chinasa Nworume according to Kekoda, Kuwait government found it that na normal. Now instead of the Kuwait government in deport according to the law, they now give Chinasa Nworu a fine of 20,000. Now Biafrans and lovers of freedom back intelligent now they now give Chinasa Nworu a fine of 20,000. Ogaku chizie now they freeze Chinasa Nworu account ojeme business which ego no n'ime. Now at least we go ndi no go Europe for 30 years because onwere any country in this world ngebe hanye gi file a freeze your account kedebi gesi we wete gi geju we kwa the money. If Chinasa Nworu has that amount, no government will find you and freeze your account and tell you to go and pay this money while your account is being frozen. They will deduct it from your account, or they will allow you to pay the money from that account, because the moment you tell them, okay, this money I want to pay it, but you have to unfreeze my account so that I will pay you, automatically they will take the money automatically from your account and leave the balance for you. But because na keke uda madat na others that are following him are so daft, so bingorism, na hamaju question had they lost smart or concord all this nonsense story na call her. Now Ogwalo had the crime Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ngwa Kuwait na Chinasa Nworu commit, that Kuwait nanji maka that crime when na file Chinasa Nworu $20,000. Ogwalo had that crime because for Kuwait government to find Chinasa Nworu based on the report of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Nigeria government, it means that after investigation that Chinasa Nworu actually committed that evil crime. So Kekena Pep, can you please come in to tell us that in Mazi report about Chinasa Nworu that made Kuwait to find him? Nde enwelo brain, enwelo Chinasa Nworu just iwezu nke iri emego iwete nke iri emego, or just scam or Kekoda, because the Kekoda that is a power monger, and now be an again post no get she from Italy illegal national coordinator bu na again another illegal European continent rep. Iwolego people ntala afu we to welunye a criminal just like that. Now kaijun again onye actually deport kedebe ọ na-anọ n'ụlọ ya ka ọ na-anọ na deportation camp. Onye actually deport ọ na-anọ na deportation camp ka ọ na-anọ na abịa. For those of you nna nobelo na Asia countries, kangunu ihe made that place, go and verify. Ihe made there bụ na the 419 the onye oshi azụrụ azụ jeguo local, the person ogwu local wee jidie. The law no na Kuwait bụ na igwuo local, they will hold you there. Two things may involve. Either ni ga no there wee kwụọ that money igu with the file ị ga-esie, or ị ga-aga prison, ị ga-serve, or the government of Kuwait ga-akwụsị that money ahụ gị nwa aga nga ijeche nga pụta, they will deport you. In Rienkowa now, the law, not only in Kuwait, most of the Asia countries, the bo iga there we go local. Igwo local mbu igwo nya ejide gi. Onya igwo that local, you have to refund that money. Iga akwu that money. Then ikucha that money. Enye gi file iga akwu. Obulu na ikunlo that file. Government akwu that file. Nwanne na kwo nga. Ịsavụ how many years ị ga-asavụ ịsavụ chanya ha tinye gị na next available flight ijenuwa oshodi. Then enwere ihe jikọ gị na these people need freeze your account, because once they give you that file and found out that not such amount of money in your account, what they need to do is to just test to your bank, and your bank will transfer that money automatic to the account hatcher. All government, every bank in a developed and the civilized world, under the government, be you private bank or governmental bank, anything government you will give me a social account in name automatic without questioning. So, but this idiot na cannot ojela ukwo always zombie or na everybody will zombie. Or shiggy na Mazi will report or aha Mazi no dear in the name of to tarnish the image of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So Mazi afulo nyo ga report no watching us and one kita ka ga report. Mazi afulo nyo ga report. Mazi is dealing with a country, not with individual. No watching us and nwaoru. Mazi choi bachin us and nwaoru ibasa chinasa nwaoru wicked. Ihe Mazi get releasable every details of chinasa nwaoru. But to tell you how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu behave, imana all this hatred and all this gossip chinasa nwaoru neme and all this identity crisis of chinasa nwaoru, imana Mazi put the address of ibe chinasa nwaoru, his kindred, everything about him. Now the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu n'aka. But Mazi have never released it, not even to his own brother Kanu Takanu. Mazi release all this information. Imagine no chinasa nwaoru bu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when such details. Okay, ponye gi umu all this media puppies. Ikafugo kefe yali we go na social media. So when the time come, Kekoda ga about that money or send it to Chinasa. And the information I know now, but na Chinasa nwaoru no me fego to Australia, which our people in Australia, because make any information obo no me fe tede ibiali aduru. I got polish the Australian government everything starting from Ejima video and all these atrocities henyekwanye anything aduru obuna until o review along natawa ban bia nolu ko je lead there Biafra from home. Koje me ya na akpo this thing street mobilization, grassroots. Inania kaina again no the uneducated dwarf and illegal bingo deport from China. Anoman deport from China. Bia Italy here wolu nwanyi nala akwụkwọ. Ndị ji nwaanyị anara akwụkwọ fụọkwa ọnụ ha ji aka onye ọzọ ọnụ. Even no na-aza na onwe citizen na the citizen no under the woman. Yes na adure enwelo age limit na iri adure enwelo age limit. Olu okita ogwa ha na prosecute maka na ọ na-ama isi nani ka oke mkpi na ka anyị na-egekwa na ozu nke ebe
I'm telling you about wait. Most of the communists are not here. You have an because sometimes I can't see people along from Italy here. So I wouldn't tell Washington. They will come and tell you that I'm a national delight. I put them in that phone. I called the HOD, called the man that was I want that kind of person that will stay here. Here, I'm a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do like this because of this. What I need from you is approval. Give me approval. That's what. He told him yes, take it with you. He was given the approval immediately. It took me and Mazi 2 days to raise $20,000. for you to be hearing the voice of chinasa today. I'm going with this one. That's why sometimes you open a book. When I'm here to shout, most of you will not understand. You hearing chinasa today is the help of this US. To tell you that most people India now. This kind of thing now, my brother, a lot of issues they move forward.
Now, in Negalianti, hapụta ha na-achị gị Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have squandered the IPOB money. ESN enwelo ego, we don't have money for ESN, but the money atụta for ESN it kekuda welu the amount of 20,000 send the chinasa nwaoru, who is just nothing but a criminal onye na-egwu wayo. Now the people on a call this thing, the like of all this zombie Julie Italy here now, obu just Mediterranean Sea do me well. Okay, if Batagon Italy, try ya ki wepunu that mentality no Mediterranean Sea do. Try ya ki fukwanu kobodo jemi he. Nene kwanu kobodo kuzielu gi something. This slow ibosegi. Traveling is part of education. But hell no. To these bingos, traveling is part of their own illiterate. That is why Maduga Anolam will conjure this kind of story. Now call your full grown up dimpa. Now call this nonsense thing to Umu dimpa. Chima yes, ndewo. In na Luxembourg. Chima yes, aboni no na Luxembourg. I need to hear from you because enwele chale jogi makia. Kamaluma una bankete. That is tacky literate in na Luxembourg in Ezuzu in the name of Mark Chus Ibanugo. Now, all these things in them now, Melion Akuzilim, and the Ion Akuzilim can get you where draw the attention of this current leadership led by Mazi Nnamdi. Mazi Nnamdi, this message is for you. I'm that a lot of people not very close to you got come across this message. Negemonte, after all this up and down, all these things nagayalina mfecha fetu. Jilungwa your set roll down, starting from national coordinator. Check here every national coordinator. Onyobu nana dilo well educated. At least obu onyobu ni man omalo left here from right here. Wepo onyahu na such post. Tinye men my haluga na national coordinator to avoid the reputation of ihe melu before under chika edozie. Again. Ndo. At this point, after all these things, is set to low down. Tinye people who mad they are left because oblo nande my non post. Honestly speaking, no aneme the like of keke that cannot smell post. Now just know icheke na if that now most of the people etinye blase coordinator na IPOB. Most of them egupụta dị ihe mmadụ ga-aghọta na afọ harụ. Ọbụla na ha nọ ihe dị enmekwu even na the language of a country ha nọ ya ha ma ha agụ ihe ya na even the school nke ha go the English ihe nwan ha makula agụ ihe ya. So most of them amalo the law. Ha malo their left from their right. Ha malo when to take a step and when not to take a step. I will a lot of overwhelming illiterate in a position being cause all these things. Because Nambonye Namalo yen on a position. Chegwaziano Muna Kandana Chigano. Oka Hagadika Nigeria. Nigeria today. A tout to be president. A powder lord to president. What do you expect from the people nation as? Yenine Awotozi. So, and me queer, ne kushike. In Mazi Achebe Paul anya, obuno or what to lean on at this post. Well, Mazi Achebe Paul, wet enyaka. Wet enyaka. eminent that, oh, Mazi Achebe Paul have sacrificed a lot for this, let him occupy this post. Ejilo such a post. Iye jenye post, your competence, your capacity, iye imemulu. Nanya ke malo that area ahụ Paul Achebe the good, tinye there. Chonye the capable of that position, tinye ahụ there. Obulu na Paul Achebe like area, let him get out. Yes. Let him get out. Because all this nonsense thing, people stack illiterate, our leadership, we know that they are in the right direction. They are underground, not knowing that the underground hand of in your idea. Today, look at the outcome of underground. Chika, edozie. Mpona na bago now, underground ekpuchigo hadie. Underground ekpuchigo Chika, edozie and this group. We promoted them, thinking that now the wise men are in the position, not knowing that in here non a position of kapia. And today, no matter how we try to do, we all suffered the damage. What we are facing today is the damage of appointing stark illiterate and incompetent human beings in the leadership positions. Nyakpata mmadụ ga-eju epụta ESN anọlụ n'ime ọhịa na-ata afụ iwelu over 20,000 sendiele criminal njeli igwu wayo wee jidie na ngị nwa na-akpa aka na-eso these people iche na oli bilido ga-get sendiele gị da 20,000 mgba ka njụọ gị ọ bụrụ no distance na-ekwu na why na have send lo 20,000 to free Jonathan Chinedu? How many of you they are aware that Jonathan Chinedu is languishing in Senegal prison today? Why na have send lo $20,000 to free Chinedu Jonathan? Mba na, because onye ka chaff. Jonathan Chinedu, nobody care about him today. Just nye kita 1 year. Obelega kita arrange in the account ya vanish. Oga big that is it. Oputa efi oga dike eriri eje ke okoko. Obudi nke eji akpu efi. Efi eji akpu efi gbalo ona agba na. Before Jonathan Chinedu ga aputa, oga dike eriri eje ke okoko. That is why I jinolo here. Before any person ga-abịa iji any post, nenenu record ya na country ọbụla ọnụ. Because in a movement like this, in organization like this, anyị need lo onye ọbụla nwelu question na his na country ebe ọnụ. If you are not clean in your country of your resident, don't hold any post. Just solu kubaka tinyewe ego nsogbu adịrị. But abịa na iji any post. That is why enwelo ka chinasa nwaoru ganwo na any government nọ na Asia country to go and speak for IPOB, because ke ị ga-eji wee ba na the government offices, ị ga-present your document. Onye na-egwu 419 kunu ga-ezinya jemit ya ihe dia. Kuneche na all this Asia country na none of them will a role to play for our freedom. Some of them will a role to play in this our freedom. And the only people or the only person that can go there to speak with them but somebody who legit something on them, obulo a criminal like Chinasa Nwaoru. That is why na Chinasa Nwaoru nwebe hombosho market organize there anything and anything organized na that Asia country. Not even ordinary end of the year party. The reason on into 419. That is why Kekoda nju epotashi mepono shi no na alu police. No Italian police. Somebody na alu akodo ndu dogachi. mba udogachi dị too high. Udogachi wee combine joint for onye na-alụ aka odo. All this in the yellow fever. Helu the yellow fever self because nobody yellow fever have local police and about local police here. Police local. Onye bụ ndị aka odo vigilante asa dị maka ekwa nke bụ SARS. Here, SARS got school na. SARS bụ the intelligent na. Nna agwa gị ndị aka odo soludo. Ndị aka odo soludo. Ihe na-etinyelu ha bụ rubber gun. Anwala nwa tinyelu ha ezigbo bullet. Ihe fo ha na-akpa there is all this rubber gun. Ha nwa gbanye enu self eje nga n'obodo a. All 6 month course na enye ha this thing photo del yami. Ha ji agagharị. Ọgwa Chinasa nworu ha na ọwụ security agent. Ndị ọ bụ just olu n'abalị ha jee na company ga nọlụ ase ndị na-eche nche abalị gateman. Ịbịa na supermarket ọbụla supermarket ndị very large ị ga-afụ ha akpafu aka na abọ n'azụ na-agagharị na monitor people. These are their job. Most of them ndị well educated ndị nke dị ihe dị a mgbagote elu a na transfer ha to hospital. A transfer ndị ka to hospital. Ha nọrọ na hospital na ha nwa dị ihe na-agagharị na hospital. Mazi Benjamin Madbug agree to ezigbote nwa Chineke ndewo. Nyakpata ọpụta all this 419 nyawa na because no a power monger nyawa kpata Chinasa nworu nju egwu onye this kind of wayo mana ka ngwa unu ntị ka nkọwalu n'ofi ihe onwe wanti m ga-agwa unu here ka anyị gwa nwanyị eziokwu. Chinasa nworu ha nwa na onwe ha madatina aka ji Chinasa nworu no bụ 419 ogu ka ejijidie so but ha nwa jizi aka ha na forge this asi to give to the zombie followers kaya lejues ejuwe forward order to 20,000 because keki geji gwam that na Mazi bia report or Chinasa nworu no committee something then Kuwait government as is okay Mazi since Mazi report go there oya Chinasa nworu oya kwọ 20,000 chika edozie menye the approval forward onya then e biazie after ke forward the charge ya ke bia na agwa the people who told the money in Italy here hanchani na-ekwe all commander control Gayaliano this voice more ama pause ya ka I get from beginning to the end.
They wanted to deport Mazi Chinasa. If not, the man for the first time, which he never always liked to tell anybody or to call anybody. One fateful morning, he called. Some to remember, I nearly afford it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Nigeria government. He paid almost $20,000. Find the cases here. No, you fool now. That guy has been there, man. The funny thing, the 8,000 something euro, maybe business people account. They freeze the account, they block the account, block the driving message, block the document, block everything, no access. I'm telling you about wait. Most of the communists are not here. You have an because sometimes I carry people along from Italy here, so I wouldn't tell Washington. They will come and tell you that I'm a national delight. I put them in that phone. I called the HOD, called the man that was national Washington. I want that kind of person that will stay here. Here, I'm a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu like this because of this. What I need from you is approval. Give me approval. That's what. Mazi told him yes, Peke will do it. He was given the approval immediately. Mazi took me and Mazi 2 days to raise $20,000 for you to be hearing the voice of Chinasa today. I'm going to do this one. That's why sometimes you open a book when I'm here to shout, most of you will not understand. You will hear chinasa today is the help of this US. To tell you that nothing is really happening now. This kind of thing now, my brother, a lot of issues can move forward.
Enolia 20,000 bata na your BDF. Mo an onwe ma agbago BDF of 450 euro cash. Akwolom ya half 450 euro can call cash as in my BDF before year there with all my monthly dues. Nyaka this man unwell ganye a criminal na lu hotel na Ebonyi State. We bia na call anya all this akụkọ man kitchen and the yard ya. Then people are negenti. Echi niile esim Mazi Nnamdi Kanu squandered IPOB money. Echi niile na oshigi that na ya need $1 million. Pay attention. Can go shunu iye dia. After consent the money obiazie bia no kunufu iye obiazie gwa ha. Pay attention ka ine kwa. After consent to
get this slum.
Now after consent 20,000 IPOB money to chinasa nwaoru. He now come out to start making this video. Pay attention. I know quite new evidence.
To get it right, which the Nigerian government will try, is with $1 million, you can chase away Nigeria. Nigeria have money. Remember, it's we as Biafrans, as IPOB member, having $1 million cash. When Nigeria got lost, Nigeria got it back. If you look at what Nnamdi Kanu did today, he useless all those moves. Now chosen
in after removing 20,000 to send to chinasa nwaoru, Opotazie bia gwa umwoko okibia that if you give them $1 million, that he will chase Nigerian government. Nigeria get money worse of a criminal. Okwu onye oshi. Now, inwa ego obuna inwara nwa tinye onye anaka ha Kenya. Efulia after kozu has embezzle go the money niile nke ego niile no na US hazulie. Ego niile no na Italy here. They stole all of them. Opotazie na asigi ni inye ha $21 million na ha ga-achụ Nigeria government also. With what? Gini ka ị ga-eji chụọ Nigeria government? Unenyego ESN an ordinary granite nkịtụ na-enye ha. So ọ bụrụ no $1 million ka Biafrans ngeji wee bịa. So IPOB enwere $1 million ka ị na-achọ ịgwa anyị before a kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So IPOB enwere $1 million. What did you people do with that money? Endoshi. Ndoshi azulazu. That is why all this money in the azu obulo na onye zuwe ga shigi na asa akere ekwesiri inwe means of recovering all our money. Onye nke zuru nu ari obu na oju na ojewenga. If the person cannot provide the money back ojewenga because I am sick and tired apotata ashigi they sack this person no solution. No. Enough is enough. Jido for Obulo Onaha sound like a criminal. It's a criminal. It don't sound like it's not a simile. If the guy is a criminal, don't say it's a simile. Don't use the word simile here. The guy is a pure criminal, a pure crook. Unyo shazulazo. Ikperima. Now, iye ni na oku chekwa the thing. Shigi na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu a waste go iye there. Pay attention, okay?
Biafrans, to get this struggle, to get it right, which the Nigerian government will try, with $1 million, you can chase away Nigeria. Nigeria have money. Remember, it's we as Biafrans, as IPOB member, having $1 million cash when Nigeria got most. Nigeria gonna evaporate. If you look at what Nnamdi Kanu did today, he useless all those money. Not just only
after Kozu's jail, she na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have useless our money. Man, Ogwalekwa had that na the ones under their custody na ya na chinasa nwaoru and chika edozie memegi agbata eke. Daziekwa ha na Kuwait government chọrọ deport chinasa nwaoru. Yet, he can so these people. Now, I am a name that you can defend Chika Edozie. Please come up. Come up. Aboli in a comment section. Now, boy, the time for you to come up. In all on Facebook, the link is there. In all on YouTube, the link is there. You need the question or you actually make your contribution. Come up. Living gini kena za biko mutu onwe gi. Living ancestor. The link not there. Come up. Egafu, I bet you. Onwele any person nge na defend the Chika Edozie mojo ga-ekwe gbagote ema the reason. Onye na-echi ihe mme bịa franchise anya ịma na enweta mbịa franchise na Okenna Okechukwu na nke anyị special ntienye obele mgbada nwụlanwụ n'isi o mezie m invite na platform ya ntizie nya mgbada nnukwu mgbada nwụlanwụ n'isi ọ bịazie na my platform aseri da mpiazie nya mgbada nwụlanwụ dala ibi n'isi. So for now ọ ka na-agba ọsọ that is oya na ọnụ ebe ọ bụ na o jegide n'ụpọ bifo ga-etinye all ọ ga-anyụ mamịrị ọ bụla by make mouth. So all these things I could hear kita the whole videos one ha ji akpa nkata iji wee gbuo our people, one ha ji akpa nkata iji wee destabilize IPOB, one ha ji akpa nkata use ESN wee chụba ESN, but Chukwu kpọ ha ọkụ na ha nọrọzi under ESN na nọrọzi under them. And guess what? Ha nwa n'onwe ha, they cannot form fake ESN this time around because I'm agwa gị ihe ga-eme gị na you know their ọbụla they akọwalụ gị. So living ancestors, may we know you because up on your mic and make your speech. Mazi Ganiru. Okay, ndewo, udodi, ndewo. Prince G Limited, may we know you? Mbutukwo gị. They are busy. A man need the busy. I send this na request. A man need the busy. I send in a request. Eba no abule eba na bia send the request. Unless me chọrọ bia defend the Chika Edozie ewu. Or agbanye ha. You gbagote elu so that ajụọ gị question. Izuzu. Because of the easy. I am get tata in the next 10 minutes. Ka round up because ogonogo kwadro no kambede. With evidence simple unu here. With everything unu for here. And when I got saying okay, they confused. Na IPOB. Most of you, imana unu bia na this struggle. A lot of people. na-ajụ why na esubeho including me na-ajụkwa that question, but abịam no land bịa ma fụ that na somebody dịka Ejiofor who claim to be a lawyer, who now can you understand why na-enyebeli a sign? Because his own foolishness is beyond human being comprehension. All the extraordinary foolish. So Ejiofor malo that na somebody actually cannot appoint you into that organization on a blood member. And these people na choka hana because their mind agwa na Mazi amasu hana court. Because Mazi Adana consider no where what will people say issue some people former IPOB members and now gazi court with the present IPOB. But hamala that namboge bido those things are manu nanya. A lot of you gaganga. Chika Edozie have been expelled from IPOB and nothing can change that. He can never come back to IPOB. Austin Abanya have been expelled. All these people have been expelled and none of them will come back again. And the year Hana parade young has IPOB member. Imagine Chika Edozie mpota na shunu na enwelo oshino ndi Igwebika Assembly social media club. Was IPOB not an institution before Chika Edozie was appointed as a unit coordinator before Gawade Bodi Rule National Coordinator? Talk more of being a head of a Directorate of State. So what are the things, the futures that are not in IPOB, that these people now will tell you that this is what we have put in IPOB that is not that make it to become an institution? Now, Biafrans are lovers of freedom for your own good. Makandi believe in tradition because nkonye kwetenya oluwali olu. Nko kwetenya omegini oluwalu golu. Ine chikwa ni ine take new oath. Ka ngwakwa gị nke bụ eziokwu. The first oath you take can alụgo ọlụ n'ahụ. Ị ga against it ngị nwa Mazi. So ni take second oath bụ ibunyere onwe gị bụ extra load. Now Chika Edozie ewu na nsị gị na ya take oath. Have you seen the video of Chika Edozie ebe ọ gbapụrụ akpụkpọ ụkwụ ya ka ọ na-etake the oath? No. O nwere ike na ọ na Chika Edozie ji nwunye aka n'ala wee na-asị gị na ya na-eri the oath. Gosi m video of those ụmụ bingos mkpọrọ onwe ha ihe dị a ebe ha na-eme video na-take oath in your own presence. So ka nkọwalu unu ịghọta na iteke na ị na-eteki this trash ha wepụtara as oath. Ka m gwa gị nke bụ eziokwu, that first oath you take can be active. If you go against it, ihe ahụ ị nwere iyi na ọ ga-eme gị ga-emekpu gị mgbe o bidoro ịlụ ọrụ. Ị bụrụ na ị na-eteki nke a dị na-ajọ nya, ị marụ na ị ga-ezi iwu nke izizi zee nke ịbụọ because ị bunyelụziri onwe gị double load. Isi na ị dịla aware of it. Chika Edozie m chọrọ iteke oath nya bịa ka ngosi ebe ọ ya eje take oath. Ọ ga-edugodo onwe ya something n'aka ka ọbara ya pụta ka o jiri eteke the oath. Then ọ na-ekuzi okwu na-ege ntị. If Metu says so, he is correct. Because ọ bụ na ọ dịla important. The like of chinasa nwaoru Chika Edozie m ekwesịghị ịdị ndụ. The like of Uche Mefo Chibuzo Egwuatu ekwesịghị ịdị ndụ. So ọ gwago na ọ dị correct. But ọ bụ na end of the day na ọ na-alụ ọlụ ka m ji ekwu maka ya. Ọ na-alụ ọlụ malụ that na ngị nwa you take another one on top of it, that you are putting your life in more danger. No two ways about it. Ọ bụ na ị na-follow Metusela, ọ gwa gị that no believe in anything spirituality. na enwere dị ka spiritual. So gị nwa na onwe gị believe in spirituality, gị na ya na-aba n'ụlọ anala eme ofe ife. So achọrọ m iji ohere a wee appreciate Maazị Chris Nwogu for the level of effort ị na-etinye, na appreciate the 100 men diplomatic workers, mma akpọ ha the 100 men miracle workers, because the work ọ dịla easy. I appreciate you all, and every member of the Directorate of State, all of you. You people must know that the task ahead is very, very heavy, and you must tighten your belt. Anything, any action that needed to be taken should be taken as faster as, in fact, as soon as possible. No dull moment, because the enemies are working. So on this note, can I get with the program Nisinjadebe? Because I well enough time. So ejimohera we na-eke na onye ọbụla nke wepụtara ohere ya wee bịa join anyị n'ụbọchị nke tata, wee sị na ọ ga-adịrị gị mma, ị ga-adị ka echi maka na echi adị agwụ agwụ. Wee na-ekenekwanụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, kenekwanụ all the legal teams, ya na ndị nke nọkwanụ with Mazi very close, those people, and most especially our brothers and sisters nọ na Biafra land. Unu na try. So on this note, just a minute. Pronto? Sì. Ok, è pronto? Sì, ti senti? Non ho capito quelli che hai detto. Sì, quelli di titolo di viaggio. Sì. Sì, ok, va bene. Ma sì, ce l'ho. Sì. Sì, ma quando posso passare? Ok, così posso passare e venire lunedì, va bene, o martedì? Ok. Boh, va bene. Ok, va bene. Ok, va bene, grazie mille. Ciao, buona giornata. Ciao, ciao. Sorry, there call there from Obindeke, so I have to pick it, so my apologies. Call bata from Obindeke, so I have to pick it, so my apologies for that. Ima anyị nọ n'obodo anyị na-echu Obindeke ka na-echu mmiri. Ọ bụla onye akọlụ ọkụghọta. So onye ghọta na Paul nọ n'obodo na ihe dị anyị nwere ike ime anyhow and gas scot free, ichegharị echiche ihe echiche ugboro na-abụ ọkụghọta. So on this note, I ga-arapụ ya here. I ga-arapụ unu here. So onye na-emekwa nke ọ na-eme, I have before nchefu ka m zigalụ our people ozi. IPOB all over the world. Able na for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu n'anya, that you love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This time around is the time you need to fight for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All on IPOB anolo na your place ebe no. Start one. What did I say? Start one. Then organize others to follow. Obuli wubu na onye ozo ga-ebido ka iso wie. Bidie there. Then ndị ọzọ abịawa. Make sure that na every place na enwe IPOB meeting. Then once unu gadara onwe unu achọ hall ebe unu ga na-eme meeting. Unu ga na-agbakọta. Most important thing ịgba monthly dues all the very important. And enwe anything mgbagojuru n'anya jụọ na ese. Unu anọzi na onye ọbụla bụ onye IPOB make sure that na enwe anything na-adịghị confused. Ọ bụ na ịghọtaghọ ihe coordinator or ihe your national na-akọwalụ gị, make sure na i reach out to the leadership. This current leadership adlock at the past. So reach out to them. Make sure that ị nweta the authentic informations. Malụ mgbe ndị ilo bata. Ọkụwata. On this note, make sure that na at this point, fight here for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Then, Mazi pụtazie, inwe anything, ọbụzie n'ichọ ije nakpu ụla, ije nakpu. But at this point, big eju wee fight here for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No other time. On this note, I sing, almost hey Biafra. Until I come your way again, I remember my humble self, MAP, Ezioku Bondo. 1. Almost hey Biafra. There one.